Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chair of the Board of Trustees of the Connecticut Women's Hall of Fame, Susan Rotner.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Connecticut Women's Hall of Fame 20th Anniversary Induction Ceremony. Thank you. Tonight, we gather to celebrate women's education, women's empowerment, two ideals which have driven our mission for 2 decades and will propel us into the future for the next 20 years. Education has been the primary force behind achieving gender equality and the advancement of women across all fields. Indeed, we know that to educate a woman not only increases her chances for success, but raises the standard of living for her children and all the families in our community. Educating women benefits all. Thank you. I'm now proud to introduce the leader of the great state of Connecticut, who is known for his strong support for education and for women's causes, Governor Daniel P. Malloy.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's great to, I can't see any of you, but it's great to be here with you, such is the lighting. I am actually deeply honored to join you tonight. I want to congratulate all of the recipients of tonight's honors. I have worked with a number of these strong and powerful women in my capacity either as governor of the state of Connecticut or as mayor of the city of Stamford, and so I want to congratulate all of them. I want to single out, and now I'll get in trouble with some of them, but Rosa DeLauro, Congressman Rosa DeLauro, who has Rosa's not shy or retiring, and she's never lacked for an opportunity to give you her opinion, and that's what I love about her. And her willingness to take on the causes and the fights that needed to be engaged in, and most particularly the leadership role she played with the passage of the Ledbetter Fair Pay Act is exactly the kind of work that someone should be honored for. In our own state of Connecticut, we know that women are paid about 76 cents on the dollar that men are paid, and you know, in the course of my professional or political career, I've heard that statistic or a version of that statistic all of my adult life. And this year we decided to do something about that, and that was to study the issue ourselves. I asked our Commissioner of Labor to engage in that study and to put together the folks necessary to do it. They have worked long and they have worked hard. I know their preliminary work is done, and we will soon receive a report that will actually tell us what we need to do in the state of Connecticut. I know that one of those things will be to do what's actually going on at each one of the tables here tonight, and that is to further the discussion in a mentoring and supportive environment. And I know that there'll be other things that we need to do, but I am anxiously looking forward to that report and then acting on it. Let me say that again, and then acting on it. A focus of tonight's, I'll get off here in a minute, but a focus of tonight's engagement is on the issue of education. I don't try to hide the fact that I love powerful, opinionated, strong women. If you know my wife, you know where I'm coming from. Almost no one in this room ever met my mother, but she would meet that, she would be in that category as well. But when I heard the theme of education, I have to say that so much pressure is placed on women in the workplace and at home. My mother had 8 children. Several of us had severe learning disabilities. No one had more severe learning disabilities than I did, and physical disabilities. I would not be here today. I would not have had the opportunities that I've had in life if my mother, while she was working and raising 8 children, didn't also find out how to make a connection for her child with the most severe learning disabilities of any of her children. She was a leader in her society and in the city of Stamford as a school nurse and a public health official, and she led, just like every one of the women being honored tonight. And finally, I have to point out that no governor has ever been as blessed as I to have a true partner in the role of Lieutenant Governor. Lieutenant Governor Nancy Wyman is here tonight. And she accepted my request when we were first elected and sworn into office to head the effort to bring Obamacare to Connecticut. And that was a daunting task. And she accepted my request or my invitation. And let me say this about our Lieutenant Governor. No state has done a better job of implementation than our state. We're over 8,000 people registered, over 300,000 hits on our website. We're opening storefronts, and it's all because of our great Lieutenant Governor Nancy Wyman. Thank you. God bless you. Have a great night.
Thank you, Governor Malloy. Over the past year, we have reached out to the corporate community in Connecticut to ask for their support of this milestone year of the Hall's history. The response has been overwhelming. Corporate leaders, your contributions not only allow us to host this evening's celebration, but they enable us to provide year-long educational programs to Connecticut citizens free of charge. Thank you. Thank you to the Hartford for its 4th year of leading our distinguished list of dedicated sponsors. You honor us with your commitment to our mission. A special thanks to our spotlight sponsors, Stanley Black & Decker for sponsoring the cocktail reception, TIAA CREF for supporting our 2013 honorees, and Aetna for underwriting our inductee tribute films used as educational tools throughout the year. Some of our strongest supporters here tonight are the table hosts who've gathered together friends and colleagues to honor the Hall's work and the women who we are honoring tonight. Thank you for making tonight possible. Every ticket purchased, thank you. Every ticket purchased helps advance our mission, and with over 1,100 guests joining this evening, we have set an all-time record. Thank you all. I would also like to express my deep appreciation to the Hall's dedicated group of trustees who have guided our growth from an induction ceremony to a notable provider of educational programs and resources that foster the emergence of a new generation of women leaders. Finally, we are thrilled to have with us this evening 6 former inductees whose life stories serve as the foundation of the Hall's mission to honor, preserve, educate, and inspire. They are Eileen Krause, Carolyn Missouri, Denise Napier, Susan St. James, Ann Stanbeck, and M.T. Winter.